Especially look at these frogs, how great these look. I am totally astonished at how amazing these components are. Hey everyone, this is Attackers. Today I'm excited to unbox Pergola. This is a game that is like very new. It just was published recently by Rebel Studio. That's the same publisher who also published Meadow, a game I absolutely love. By the way, that reminds me, I really need to bring a playthrough of Meadow to the channel at some point, because it's a really, really cool game. This is designed by Michal Golub-Golubowski and Przemek Wojtkowiak. I hope I kind of got that right. And this is like a game where, I think you attract wildlife, insects and stuff, and try to build out your garden and plant flowers and stuff. I think that's kind of what it's about, and that also makes sense because Pergola, just for those who don't know, this is like a structure in a garden. It consists of typically vertical wooden beams, and these support, and then horizontal, usually cross-shaped, cross-beamed roofs made from wood, right? And you can walk under that, and sometimes you can also make plants grow on these beams, right? But there are also other structures that are called pergola nowadays that look a little bit different, but that's kind of what you see here, right? There's a pergola kind of thing. So pretty cool. Looking forward to that. It's a very kind of a unique theme. I mean, yes, a garden and animals are not, but this wooden structure kind of thing, I think that's a pretty interesting theme. All right, before we get started, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's do this. All right, there we go. So let's see what's in here. I don't know if the components are really cool, but I know that the artwork already looks great, so I think it's gonna be nice. This is the German version, but that shouldn't matter because as far as I know, this is language neutral. So yeah, we can see a lot of stuff here. Oh, this is that some kind of insert? That would be kind of cool. And we have these little frog miniatures. Okay, that looks kind of like frog needle. That looks pretty cool. Okay, it already looks like a really, really beautiful game. So yeah, let's just open this up and see what we have here. By the way, really, really interesting. This has a very large box lift, and I think that just means that whenever I unpunch the punch boards and everything, then everything will fit flush. That's kind of the hope I have. Okay, let me just put that aside. We don't need that at the moment. Oh, actually, look at this inside here. There actually is something, because I always look inside. There is a way for you to know how to sort everything back in. That is pretty cool. All right, we won't need this for this unboxing now, but as soon as I put everything together later on. Okay, so let's start with the rules. And yeah, this looks good, sure, but it's a huge rule book again. You know, I don't like those. But okay, so we have all the components here, quite a few components. And then here we have the setup. Oh, this takes up a lot of table space, I think. Okay, because I was hoping that I could maybe do this on the channel. By the way, I totally forgot to check out the player count and everything. So what we can see here, there's 1 to 4 players, ages 10 and up, and 45 to 60 minutes. All right, that works. So here's the entire setup here, but it's very nice. So you have the numbers or the letters right here in the text, and also on the image here. I always appreciate that because you can very quickly see where to put stuff. Very good. Okay, and then here we have how to play the game. I don't think it would be too complex, right? So it kind of tells you the context, and then tells you how a turn works with all these steps, 4 steps, and then the end of the game here. That's it. I think that's everything you need to know to just know what you do during your turn. That's very good. But I guess, yeah, then all of the plants and insects, how do the insects, how are the insects attracted to your flowers? How do your flowers grow? Things like that. Magnolias you have here, and ladybugs, bees. Oh, this is so cool. The theme is amazing. Ooh, I'm gonna love this theme. I know that. Then you have the actions again. So there is a lot to read through, but once you know how the game plays, you only have one double page, so to speak, in order to know how you play it. Very, very cool. And you have honey jars as well. Okay. And then how you get your points at the end of the game. It's really point salad here, but it seems it kind of walks you through here how you get your points. Okay, cool. And then there's the solo mode. The solo mode is only one page. That is good. And you have to, I guess there are like these challenges here that you have to master. So it's not like a pure just point salad, like it's just a pure be your own score. That's good. And here's like a summary over everything. Okay, yeah, very good. This looks like a really good rulebook, although it's unfortunately too large. But okay, that's like only my problem, right? That's like the thing that I personally don't like. Okay, so we have like loads of punch boards here, and then we have like the cool insert. Okay, let's look at that in a moment. So these are maybe some boards here, and then we have like all of these really cool tokens here. Let's just take one of these honey jars with the ladybug, maybe. Oops, that was actually one of these here. So these lantern thingies. I don't know how you call them in English. In German, it's Lampion. I don't know if it's like, I don't know how you call them in English actually, but I looked that up. So like these jars here, very cool. They're pretty thick at least. They feel okay. The controls are totally fine. They're not like amazing, but they're totally good. They're totally fine. They feel good. Okay, yeah. And then here we have like more of these tokens and even more. But there should also be like these bees and stuff, right? It can't be all made from wood. Okay, yeah, good. And these are probably like for the players. That's why there are so many. Okay, that makes sense. And then here are like these tools. And I have like already seen on the back of the box that there are like racks where you like take these tools and put them in, right? I think you just like put them in your tools and they stand up there. They kind of look like that, at least on the back of the box. So looking forward to seeing that. All right, more of these. And there are no like bees and ladybugs and stuff. Are these then wooden tokens? I don't think so. But that would be amazing. But yeah, very cool. And these are like the flowers. And you have these in your garden and they kind of can like grow and grow, right? So you're building out your flowers. That kind of reminds me of, what was that one game where you would, bonsai, I think. Right, where you're like growing out your bonsai tree. Kind of looks similar to that, just that the theme is, in my opinion, at least cooler. This is a game tray, okay, very cool. So here you put like in all your stuff. And I think if everything is flush and so, you can just put it in here, put everything on top and nothing will fall out. That means you have it very easy, just put that on the table and that's it. Very cool, I appreciate that. And then here are even more trays, okay. Very cool. These are a little bit thinner, but these totally work fine as well. They look cool with this red, right? I mean, that's my YouTube color. Very cool. And then here, this is like, I think, where you build together. Like here you can put all the tools in. This is like where you put that together, I think. Like I have to, very cool backside. I will have to like construct that later on. And then here, these are maybe for the players. Yeah, these are player boards. But there's nothing on there. Oh, so there are like 4 different like garden images here for the 4 players, and I guess you don't even have like you don't have like any grid or something. You can just build out your stuff how you want to, you make it look how you want to. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, if that is like the way I understand it now, that's really cool. Another thing that's really cool that I saw in the rulebook already is like the scoring pad. Look at how small this is. Like every player just gets their own. Because usually it's like this, you have like one scoring pad, like one player is like writing everything down. But this way you can just give every player one of those if they want to, right? And a pen, and they can just write this down themselves. That's very cool. They're unfortunately not double-sided. But they should be enough for me, because if I play solo, I usually don't use these scoring pads, right? I put like down my scores immediately in the app, like on BoardGameGeek. Okay, this is like the other insert right here. So like also you can put stuff in here, and then you have like the other insert here that you put on top. So this is pretty amazing. I think, yeah, Meadow doesn't have such a great insert, right? It does have an insert that is functional, it works, but this one here is much better. All right, so I don't think there will be anything, but let's just look on the insert, just for completion's sake, as I always do that. So let's just see. Of course, nothing there. But the insert looks very, very nice. I really like it. I like the like gray, cream, and red color scheme here. That's pretty cool. Okay, there's like stuff in here. Let's just open all of that up. And there's even more here. Very cool. You can also take that out. That means that you are supposed to take like these red things out as well and put them on the table. This is cool. I like this. If this were for the 4 players, that would be amazing. But I don't know. Okay, so let's just open these up. Let's start with the clear one first. Sorry if the paper is a little bit loud on camera. These are actually all wooden tokens. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Especially look at these frogs, how great these look. I am totally astonished at how amazing these components are. Wow. Like, look at the red one, which is mine. This is amazing. Really, really cute. And with the blue one here, these are like all different, right? This one is like from the front, and they all look so happy and cute. Look at them. Very cool. Then we have the green one here. Very nice. And the yellow one. Oh, this was a good idea to unbox this. Let me put them in here for now. And then here we have dragonflies. These are also player specific, I think. Well, actually, they're just in 3 colors. They're not player specific. We have like these really small wooden water drops. Really cool. They're only printed on one side. These are printed on both sides, yeah. The water drops are only one side, but that's fine. And also the dragonflies, but these look amazing. And you have like these small dragonflies as well. This just looks absolutely amazing. Let me just put them in there for now. Okay, something fell down here. Like the water drop. This is amazing. And there was something else in here. This says, recyclable. Okay. I guess this is somehow recyclable. Maybe this is actually the most important component, just in a different format. It's possible. I'm not sure. Let me just put it in here for now. All right, then we have the blue envelope. Let me just open that up. Come on, there we go. What is in here? I guess more wooden components. Maybe the ladybugs and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Here we have like small wooden ladybugs here and small wooden butterflies. This just looks absolutely amazing. I love these components because they're like so small and thin, but made from wood, right? Usually you would have these as cardboard tokens, or you would have like huge wooden ones. These are just tiny wooden components here, and these look just so great. Wow, I'm totally like stunned at how great the components are. I was expecting good components and great artwork, but I wasn't expecting this. Okay, and then I think that's the last thing to actually unbox. I think the bees are still missing. Yeah, there we go. Look at these bees. These are really cute as well. They're also printed on one side. Right? Really cool. And that is fun because I think the game will look absolutely stunning when you like actually build out like a garden tableau and have like all of these critters on your flowers. It's very clever to have the flowers as cardboard, and then you put the critters, like the insects, on like made from wood on these cardboard tokens. I think that's a very, very clever way to do that. I will just leave this in here just in case I missed a token or something when I later on put everything together. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to putting all of that together because I think this just looks great. And I think this will be a game I will absolutely enjoy. I'm quite sure. The theme is already great. Let's take a look at how the gameplay is, but I already like Meadow a lot. And if they put as much love into this game as in Meadow, then I'm quite sure that I will really, really like this. All right, well, and that already concludes my sweet and short unboxing of Pergola. A very, very, very beautiful game. So, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to testing that out. Maybe I will try it immediately today because the solo mode doesn't seem too complex, so I can immediately try it out. I'm at the end of August. I'm actually having a gaming weekend with 2 friends of mine, and this might be a great game if it's nice, if it's a good one to actually bring with me. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and staying to the very end. I hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially when I give a shout out to my generous patrons. The biggest thanks go to Diagonal for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that, I really appreciate it. You can also support me by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, support me on Patreon, and join my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching, I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.